Hey guys, welcome back to Live What You Love. So I know you guys really like the Shapeforce studio. I really like the Shapeforce myself. I just used it to make a bow. Check out the video if you haven't. There are a couple of upgrades that I'd like to do to it. So let's jump right into that. Upgrade number one is the crossbar that locks everything in place. It can't go all the way down right now. And the legs down here are hitting the support legs, these front legs. So the way to solve that is we're just going to take a couple inches off the bottom of these legs here. Let's do that real quick and we'll fix that one right away. Boom. Yeah, we can go all the way down now. One of the other issues that I was having is that the wood that I work with, Osage, is super hard. This is not hardwood, but it's hard enough. So two hard things together don't make a whole lot of friction. They just kind of glide over the surface of one another. So we need to add something to this to make it kind of sticky and also have some give. So the two things we're gonna add, this is some indoor-outdoor carpet. It's very similar to AstroTurf. It just has some kind of sponginess. That's what's gonna give us that give that we're looking for. It's that whatever piece of wood we're working on can kind of sink in. So this is our bottom layer. And then this is just a rubber kind of tarp almost. It's like a base layer, but we're gonna use it as our top layer. It just has a real good texture and it has a lot of grip. So it's gonna kind of gum onto whatever piece of wood we're working on. So this is our top coat that's gonna go right on this inclined plane. Both of those are gonna cover the impact plane. It's just the indoor-outdoor carpet, bottom layer, the grippy stuff, top layer. We're gonna get those measured out real quick. Just do whatever the dimensions are of your inclined plane. Bottom layer, top layer. Make this one slightly smaller so that when you overlay them, you're gonna have a little bit of a border. We have our two sheets ready to go. All we're gonna do now is kind of wrap this end, wrap the other end, and then put some nails in around the outside just to kind of bunker it in. So I'm gonna get that done real quick. Put the same material on this, the clamp, like the clamp rod. But if you try to wrap it like the entire width, I don't really have a great way to secure that because I secure these with nails. The staple gun won't go all the way into the wood. Nails works, but you gotta kind of pound it in. So I feel like I would break the rod. So what I was thinking we'd do is kind of like a wrap. So I cut some thin strips and we're just gonna try to wrap it around and see how it goes. Not the most glamorous solution, but it actually worked out pretty well. that's not going anywhere. It's got great grip. I think it'll work out well. I think it'll serve a double purpose. Not just having the kind of friction surface on the inclined plane, but also having it where your seat is, so that when you're pushing this, in order to kind of clamp everything down, your butt isn't scooting backwards. So we're gonna put some amount of torque here too. If you're wondering what this is for, obviously you can not use it just like this and just do everything normally. Just lock it down using the clamp rod. Or if the majority of the weight of your piece is kind of high up towards you, you may want to engage this so you could still slide the piece underneath here. But then when you're scraping on it, it's not going to want to jump up every time. So this will act like a limiter. And I made it adjustable. That's what all these holes are for, right? So say we have a piece that's small. So say it's the diameter or the circumference of my arm. Obviously, I'm going to need to lower this so that it applies that downward force when we're scraping. Because we don't want all this slack and to have made this part for no reason. And then when we go to scrape, just have it kick up again. So adjustable, I think it'll really help. One more thing I want to take care of. So if you're scraping, you're going to be kind of rocking back and forth. Even though these legs are in there pretty well, it still has some give. And a little too much give for my liking. So we're going to fix that.